There's never been construction here before, and yet... well, I did what I could. Hey, it's Caitie and welcome back to my channel. So I've tried explaining musicals before in 1 minute, so musicals that I have seen and musicals that I haven't seen. And I'm back because apparently I like to really challenge myself. Today I'm going to be explaining some more musicals that I have seen. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, pretty much I have a 1 minute timer and I have to explain as much of the plot about the show in the 1 minute. And that's it. As you can imagine, it's not always the greatest explanation, but I'm trying my best. Okay, so first up, we're gonna start with Mamma Mia. Arguably one of my favorite things in general, of all time. Okay, let's give this a go. Do you feel the need to be doing construction right now? Okay, now that construction seems to have paused for a moment, let's go into Mamma Mia. So I've got 1 minute and oh my gosh, I'm stressed. Right, let's begin. So basically the plot is that it all is in Greece and there's a lot of ABBA songs because it's like a jukebox musical, and there's this girl named Donna, well it's a lady named Donna, and then she has a daughter named Sophie, and Sophie wants to know who her dad is but she doesn't know who her dad is, and she finds her mum's diary, and in the diary it is all about like the mum's like love life, I guess, when she was younger, about 20 years ago, because Sophie is 20, and all the dads are there. It's like Sam, Bill, and Harry, and she went on all these dates with someone all at the same time. So she's like, I don't know who my dad is. It's got to be one of these people, I guess. And then she sings a lot of ABBA, and she brings them to the island because she's getting married. So she's getting married, and she brings them to the wedding, and they think that the mum invited them, but they didn't. This is so close. But they're all singing ABBA, and you don't really know who the dad is. They could have just done a DNA test, but instead they're like, ABBA is the answer. And you know what? That's actually really correct. ABBA is always the answer. And 2 seconds left. Did that make any sense? We're not sure. I mean, yeah, I guess that was kind of the storyline. I think if I'd just given myself the chance to like think before I started talking, I could have done that quite cohesively, but I didn't. So that's the challenge, that's the game. All right, next up, we've got the Book of Mormon. Good luck. So the Book of Mormon is about some Mormons. There's Elder Price and Elder Cunningham are like the main two. They get put on this mission. Elder Price really wants to go to Florida and he wants to be in Orlando. But they actually get sent together to go to Uganda. And Elder Cunningham thinks that it's like the Lion King, but it's, oh my gosh, that's gonna throw me off. So he thinks it's like the Lion King, but instead it's not, and it's very much like there's a lot of issues happening, and they're like, we can save you with the Mormon culture? No, we can save you with our Mormon beliefs. Oh my god, I'm being thrown off. But they actually can't. They like realize that there's a real people with real problems, so they try to help them, and then Elder Cunningham starts making up all these lies, and then they break all these. There's just a lot of great musical numbers in it, and this sounds like Jumanji or something behind me. That's making everything quite intense. But pretty much they save the world. Kind of. What? I'm not sure if that one really counts because I feel like I was very distracted. Just really adds an extra layer of stress that I don't really need, especially not in this economy. Anyway, while our construction's on a little bit more of a break, let's do Waitress in 1 minute. All right, 3, 2, 1. So Waitress is all about a waitress, surprise, named Jenna, and she works at like a cafe, bakery, and she loves making pies. And whenever she has like an issue, she learned from her mum to put all of that energy into baking because it's amazing what baking can do. I'm wasting time. And anyway, so she has like this abusive husband, and she falls pregnant with him because of like a one night thing that she didn't want to happen, but it did happen. And so she's pregnant and she's having all these issues, and she goes to the doctor, and then her and the doctor kind of like have this like energy and this vibe, but he's married, and she is also obviously in a relationship too, even though they both aren't necessarily in love with the person that they're with. I'm not fully sure, but they kind of like get together, and then they're like, this is not a good thing, and then she wants to go to this competition so she can get money so she can leave the abusive husband, and then she doesn't, and then she has a baby, and the baby is called Lulu, and then at the end she renames the cafe Lulu's Pies. Not too shabby. Having only seen it once 2 years ago, I think that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And now we're gonna finish up with Heather's. I've only seen a bootleg, but I've got the cast recording and stuff, so I'm just gonna go off my memory, and I mean, that's what this whole game is. We're just gonna give it a red hot go. All right, Heather's in 1 minute. So Heather's is about at a high school, and there's 3 girls and they're all named Heather. So it's Heather C, Heather M, and Heather D. Yes, Heather Duke, Heather Mac. I don't know why I'm wasting time saying that. And there's also the main character is named Veronica, and she's like kind of just like not cool, but she kind of wants to be, and she gets roped in and is then in the cool group with the Heathers. She meets this guy named JD. JD is like kind of like crazy, and he accidentally kills Heather Chandler, and then Heather Chandler is like this ghost for the rest of the thing, like a spirit, and Veronica is then like trying to like kind of not be connected to the fact that they accidentally murdered somebody, and then JD just starts like murdering more people, and Veronica's like, oh my god, like I'm still in love with him, but like I can change him, and then he's like, well, I'm gonna keep murdering people, and then she's like, no, you shouldn't do that, and then and then JD wants to bomb the school, and then Veronica's like, no, don't do that. And there's awesome songs in it. Well, I did what I could. Under the circumstances, I did what I could. All right, that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a big... There's never been construction here before, and yet. Anyway, that was the video for today. I hope... Anyway, that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know down in the comments what musicals you want me to try and summarize next. Pretty much give me a list of musicals, and I'll pick out ones that I haven't seen and that I haven't even listened to the cast recording of, and I'll try and explain that, because that feels like a real fun time. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!